In this video, I would like to explain briefly what this book is all about. Joys of Total Wealth. I will go chapter by chapter. After the foreword, we have an introduction, and then in chapter 1, we discuss wealth in general. And we try to redefine wealth. What is wealth? Is it only financial wealth? Or is it much more than that? So we argue that there's something beyond financial wealth. And that's what we call a total wealth. Then we bring to the discussion 10 controversial propositions related to wealth. And we challenge some of the conventional beliefs on wealth. Then in chapter 3, we discuss beyond the 10 proposition, the concept of total wealth. What is total wealth? Then in chapter 4, we discuss the power of unlearning and emptying your mind. What is this chapter? This is about unlearning and emptying your mind. That is, we believe to embrace new concepts. You need to leave behind the old concepts. What you have been thinking about, the baggage, if you like to call it baggage. We need to leave behind that baggage in order to embrace something new. Then in chapter 5, we present what does total wealth look like in real life. Some approaches to application of real total wealth. Then in chapter 6, we bring about the definition of wealth related to some key figures. And we have coined this concept, poverty behind pinstripe suits. So there's a very important and a sort of challenging chapter where we give some examples of the poverty of pure financial wealth. So we argue that financial wealth alone cannot bring about total wealth for a person. Then we discuss total wealth in practice again within this context in chapter 7. And in chapter 8, we discuss the total wealth baseline, how to create your baseline, that is your total wealth now. And in order to move towards a total wealth benchmark. But this is a very important thing, identifying your baseline, because without identifying your baseline, you cannot move forward. So exactly you need to know where you are in terms of total wealth, and then we move towards a desired total wealth benchmark. Then final chapter, chapter 9, we demystify the mystique of measuring life using total wealth concept. Now that is a very important proposition, because we are measuring life in terms of total wealth, that is physical wealth, family wealth, spiritual wealth, and financial wealth. So we argue that in order to gain total wealth, you need to synchronize all four drivers of wealth, and then we give a model. We bring a model, and you can apply your answers to this model and then calculate your total wealth. Now, next step is to use the total wealth calculator, which is available on our websites, Total Wealth website. And there you need to answer 8 questions for each factor, that is family wealth, physical wealth, inner wealth, and financial wealth. So all in all, there'll be 32 questions, and then your total wealth will be calculated in terms of total wealth unit. I hope you will use the calculator, and thank you very much for listening. Bye for now.